Tim, I cannot believe that it is December, and I know you guys are just rocking and rolling here at Joe's, but the first thing I want to talk about is catering, because we're on a time crunch here with catering, right? So tell me a little bit about what you're offering and what they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is our busiest time of year. This is what we do, you know. So get the orders in, you know. We've got people on standby. We're fully staffed, so we're ready, you know. Even if you forgot something, last minute deal, a group party, gathering, whatever it could be, we can do it here. We can you know, come to you either way. We're ready for you.
I love it because you're going to make it happen regardless, right? Like you're going to make it happen. Now they can order online, catering, right?
Online, we can do that. I think if it's a big order, it's probably best if you let one of our specialists take you through it and make sure they get it perfect for you. But you know, we got ahead on a lot of them this year, where we got a lot of those huge orders in, but we still have people that are literally waiting for those last minute parties.
Okay, so they're going to make it happen for you here at Joe's. Catering, parties, whatever you need, give them a call. They're going to make it happen. But one thing I really wanted to do, because this has just been such a special time watching Tim transform Joe's kind of back into what it was, but then elevate it even more so, right? So let's kind of go through, it's been like a year and a half right at this point that you have taken over, and you've made so many changes, and I just wanted to talk through some of those for anybody that's not aware or has missed some of our videos in the past few months. There's been so many changes. Talk me through some of them.
Well, I mean, I just think from the beginning it's been really a God thing. You know, I talked about it at our private dinner the other night. There's no way that I could have done this on my own. And so think on the early end, you had people that were coming in here. It seemed like whatever position we needed or whatever we had, literally it was like a miracle. Somebody would walk through the door the next day and be willing to help us. Now I think now we've gotten to a point where we just have such good people, and we're doing things, you know, a certain way that everybody wants to work here. You know? So we're blessed to have a waiting list, you know, of people. So we've just been blessed, and it's the people really. Now, as far as if you're asking more about the changes, I think what's been cool is, I mean, I was left with 12 pop and drop pasta dishes. I mean, we might as well not even have used that stove over there. You know, we're basically taking noodles, slather, and sauce, sending it out. And we've literally transformed that into everything now hits the range. We've had to buy a new range and, you know, invest in a bunch of equipment, because we've just made sure, we're just wanting to give people what they're paying for.
Right, and I think that has been so cool watching that evolution, seeing Chef James and Chef Dalton just working these dishes. You're listening to the customers, you're listening to what they want, what they're wanting to see. You're changing it up too. We're not just offering that same old fettuccine Alfredo and
that was one of the first things that we did, is get those items right. So the old company that was here serving frozen junk, you know, get that crap out of here and get back to making everything in-house and getting those family recipes, those old stalwarts, your traditional Italian items right. But then of course we've expanded to, as we've talked about in previous videos, you know, that we have many things that are not technically Italian. We still have all your Italian stuff, but now we got steak and seafood and short rib and things that you would never expect. And so I think, there you go. we have smoked duck on the menu for the winter. And so I think to give Chef Dalton and Chef James credit, those are kind of some things that I never even thought, you know, places I never thought we could go. So I'm very humbled and thankful that we have people that are able to do those type of things. So.
And then going into reopening this banquet room that we're in right now and hosting all of these incredible private dinners, which have been such a hit. You think that's going to continue?
Exactly, and it's still to go right with what we were talking about. That's just a dream. You know, when we started doing this, I remember talking about stuff like that, but it was kind of like just a pipe dream, you know. So it's been obviously again humbling just to actually be able to have a space like this, much less have private dinners where we're able to theme them and people are able to have fun throughout the night and guess on what we're doing and just be a part of that experience. And then now you're into not only my people but the communities involved, and they're getting to reap those benefits. So yeah, I mean, I just can't say enough. We've been blessed.
It has been such a blessing for us here at Alabaster Living to watch the evolution, and I know it's just going to continue. If you haven't been to Joe's lately, you haven't been to Joe's, and I'll say that a million times because they're doing really incredible things here at the restaurant. Make sure you get in your catering orders, your parties, come and be a part of these private dinners, and you're going to need to come back multiple times because the menu's constantly changing. We got to try it all, right, Tim?
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, everyone.